men. I am one of the grumpy old men, Eric.
And I'm the grumpiest of the grumpy old men, Tim. But I think that goes back week to week. I don't know. It depends on what's going on.
Yeah, the
I
grumpiest
ain't
in all of
that
Grumpy
grumpy
Town.
today. But I do got some shit to talk about when we talk about we figure out who's winning and who's losing is how bad our picks were last week or how good they were.
There, it's about 50-50. It's just the money that we spent, I think, is the kicker. But all right. I mean, I'll share my screen. You got anything before I share this and we take a look at how we did?
Oh no, we'll get into it next. We'll get into it afterwards.
All right,
no big
man.
Deal.
Here we go. Maybe. Where the heck did it go?
Operator error.
Yeah, I have it pulled up. I just don't know where the hell it is. There's that. I go here. Share. This is riveting content. Hold on. Screen, window. There it is. All right.
Earth shattering.
So, can you see the pics there?
Yeah, I can see them now.
All right. So, this is last week. So, USC did not cover, so I won. Right?
Yep.
That was a good ass game, man. Oof, that was a good game. Florida did not.
That sucked.
Kentucky. Good Lord, they're ranked now. They're in the top 25 now.
I know.
That should probably end this week.
Probably.
And then let's see. LSU did not win.
Not good. Nope.
Not even by 1 point. Notre Dame, we got.
Did you see that game?
No, I did not.
Oh my God. So before you go any further, I got home and I flipped it on because they played the night game and I saw the score. It was like 14-13, or it was something stupid. It was 14-13. And Notre Dame ends up scoring at the end of the game, but all they had to do was kick a field. It was 5.5 and they were on 5. All they had to do was kick the extra point and we covered. Well, they went for 2 because that would have put them a touchdown up. And so if Duke would have scored, in the minute that was left in the game or whatever it was, at least it would have been a tie ball game. I'm sitting there thinking, shit, we finna lose this game because they're going for 2 and ain't going to get it. Luckily, he got it. So.
All right, good. So, yeah, they won by what? 6?
7. They won by 7.
Yeah. All right, good. So we got that one. And then Miami. Oh, good Lord. I was happy to see Buffalo blow them out.
Buffalo kicked their ass.
But I forgot who I picked, so I lost $600. Baltimore, you got the Baltimore game.
Yep.
And then Denver was a push. They won by 3. Right?
Yep.
And then Dallas won.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see, I won 9, 12, 1,900 and lost 800. So I'm plus 1,100?
Yep.
Do I have 1,100 left, or do I have 1,100 on top of that 2,700?
Well, wait a minute. We bet $2,700.
Yeah, I bet 2,700.
See, so we took it down to 0. So, I'm worried about that number, how we're doing, because you had $2,700. You took it down to 0. So now you got $1,100.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be right?
Yeah, no, I lost 800. And I pushed 1. So that doesn't go anywhere, right? That stays in my bank?
Right. That stays in your bank.
So I just lost $800.
Yeah, you lost 800. Yeah, so minus $800 on that.
So I'm at 1,900. All right. And then you lost 600.
Right, but how much did I win?
Oh, that's right. So, okay, hold on. Let me put this back. So, but if it's straight up against the spread, you won 1,200 and you lost 600.
Yeah, so I'm up for. If I won 12 and lost 6, I'm up $600. So
right,
I
so
should get. I should be 600 added to that.
2,400. Okay, so then here, 7, 3, 16, 19 minus. So I should be 1,100 more than I had.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't think that's right.
I don't know. I might have to look at this. Y'all got confused.
Oops.
Because if we bet all of it.
Yeah, it's not. We don't have $2,700 in the bank.
No, we took it all to 0.
Right. So I should only have 3, 9, 12, and 7 is 1,900 minus 800 is $1,100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have however much you want. You should have however much you won, and I should have however much I won.
Right.
Because
So
I had
you have 1,200 minus 600. So you should have you should have 1,000. No,
yes, yep,
1,200 minus 600 is
600.
$600.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because you
right.
had.
Because if
Yeah.
I had,
Okay.
so what you need to do is take that dollar amount up there and make it 0, and then we just however much money we win on the columns is what. Not now. After we bet. After we bet,
Okay.
they go to 0.
All right. All right. So now we need to pick our games for this week.
Fuck, I don't even remember what games I sent you.
They're on there.
I know,
They're right.
but I
They're
can't.
right below.
I can't see them that good. So no, hold on.
All right. Let me stop sharing for a second. I gotta.
Shows you how much I study them because I forgot what I sent you. Okay, I got them pulled up.
All right. So let me share again. I had to move the screen because I can't see the. Never mind. Technical errors. All right. Here we go. Okay. So, are you on a desktop or are you on a phone?
I'm on a desktop, but I looked on my phone because I sent you the picture from my phone.
Oh, yeah. All right. So we got Texas at Oklahoma.
It's actually they're probably playing in Dallas, the Red River Shootout. So that's in Dallas, but they swap home team each year. So Oklahoma's the home team.
Okay,
Oklahoma's getting 6. Texas is -6. So Bama's at Texas A&M, College Station. So that's going to be a tough game.
Yeah, it will be. Purdue's at Iowa.
Purdue's at Iowa. Kentucky's got to visit the Dogs, so I think their unbeaten streak's going to come to an end.
Most likely, yeah. Although Georgia looked like they were struggling most of the game this last week.
Kentucky gave Georgia a run for the money last year in Lexington, but
we'll see.
Georgia's at home.
And then Georgia Tech at Miami.
Georgia Tech
That's a huge spread.
At the U.
It's a big spread.
Yeah, it is.
How's Georgia Tech or Miami been doing this year?
They're undefeated, I believe. Yeah, they should be. I think they're undefeated. Check and see.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Because they beat LSU. Or no, they beat Texas A&M one game. I think they're undefeated.
So Miami is number 17, undefeated, 4-0. And Georgia Tech.
They're playing in Miami.
Georgia Tech is 2-3.
Miami will probably cover that game.
Probably. I might take that one. I might take the Texas one.
Then you got Jacksonville at Buffalo.
In London.
Yes.
Yep.
You got Baltimore at Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh's getting 4.5. And you got Dallas at San Fran. That's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it will be.
And then Philadelphia at the Rams, and the Jets at the Broncos in Mile High.
I think, you know what, I'm just going to take it now. I'm going to take the Jets in the points. So Denver's favored to win by 2 points.
Correct.
Absolutely not. In Denver? Probably. I'm going to lose money there, but we'll see. Denver had a good week, but they were playing the Bears. And the Jets defense is probably going to tear up Russell Wilson a little bit.
Yep.
And then I'm going to take Miami to cover.
Yeah, see, I think Miami's going to cover too, but see, I ain't got, what do I got? 800 or 600?
You have 600.
Oh, shit.
You bet it all go to 0 and reset.
I know, might as well. Get back to what we have to start with, 1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna take Kentucky in the points.
That's probably a good bet.
I think it's gonna be a closer game than that.
You know, you ain't got to bet 4 games. You only got to bet as many as you want.
I thought we said you had to bet 4.
Oh, do we?
Yeah,
okay.
you got to split it up.
Well, shit, $600. I got. All right.
150 a piece.
Yeah, no shit.
And then I'm going to take. I'm going to take Baltimore. That should be a pretty easy win.
Yeah, well, that's a divisional game. That's a good bet.
Okay. What do you think?
So I'm gonna take Baltimore for 300.
Alex.
Baltimore for 300, Alex.
All right.
So that'll put me 100. I'm gonna put 100 on. I think the Canes are gonna cover. I got 100 on Miami minus the 20.5 or whatever it is. Of course, you know our luck. They'll struggle and win by 2.
It's just proof that look, we don't need to be betting on shit. Save our damn money.
No shit. Glad it's fake money.
That's right.
Nah,
Let's see.
really and truly, the best way to bet is to find the one game or the top two games that you think are the best, and those, put all the money on those.
Yeah.
But we're doing this for shits and giggles, so we're picking 4.
I'm putting 600 on this Baltimore game.
Yeah, I don't blame
200 on the Jets. Put 100 on Miami, and then I'll put 200 on Kentucky. There we go.
Damn.
You got two more.
Give me 100 on Iowa minus the 2.5.
Okay. Yeah, 100 left.
I know. And as bad as I hate to do this, I'm gonna put 100 on San Francisco. They're playing at home.
All right.
I'm gonna go with the home team.
They're favored to win.
I know. Well, if they was playing in Dallas, I'd probably take Dallas. So I think I think the Super Bowl this year is either going to be Dallas and San Francisco out of the NFC versus either Kansas City or Baltimore at the AFC.
Probably. Let's see. I had 1, 2, 3 wins, so that's 9, and I had 2 losses, 9 and 4. 4, and you had 2 wins and 2 losses, so 7, 5.
7 and 5.
That's not bad.
No.
You're still. I mean, if you're betting $100 on every single game, you'd be up.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool, man. There they are. Our picks for the week.
Sweet. Woohoo!
All right, so
we claim not to be experts. Do not follow us, people.
This is not gambling advice. Please, good Lord,
please.
do not do anything we say.
Nope, because I'm doing all this off the top of my. When I used to do it, I used to get all the information and research it and figure out who's traveling where and who's hurt and all that. But I don't anymore. It's just whatever.
It's fake money. It's fake money.
It's fake money, man. It's monopoly money.
You don't need to put in all that damn work.
No shit. I got too much other stuff to do.
So what other stuff you got? You said you have some other stuff on your plate that you want to chat about. What do you got?
Yeah. So first of all, what do you think about, God darn it, and I just lost it, but while I'm looking for it, what do you think about Taylor Swift and Kelce?
I don't. I mean, I think it's cool. I'm jealous that I want to hang out in that suite with Taylor Swift and Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman and Blake Lively and Sophia Turner. That would be awesome.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Do I think it's a distraction? Maybe. But, I mean, you know, Brittany Mahomes was a distraction. Not nearly as much as Taylor Swift, but I don't know. They're making quite a bit out of it. That's for sure.
Well, I don't think that what do you think? Because I saw something the other day that made me think about it. Not so much Dion, but it was a paper or it was a discussion on Dion and Taylor Swift. I'm almost wondering if the Taylor Swift and Kelce thing ain't staged.
Well, maybe. For what reason though?
And their take on it was that the powers that be basically, and he's got a point. All of us, like our age, are getting older. We're going to be falling off. The younger generation does not watch football. They're not like us. They don't sit on their couch with a goddamn beer and rub their belly and burp, you know, and all that crap. But you know, I mean, you know, but you think about it. And they made a valid point that, you know, 20, 30 years ago, that was the thing. Not Roger Goodell. What was the old guy's? The one before Goodell.
Oh, good Lord. I have no idea.
The commissioner before. The one that started doing the films. Shit. Hold on. I'm going to get his name. Pete Rozelle. The commissioner. He started, you know, making NFL films and, you know, making films about Dick Butkus and Mean Joe Green and made it cool for, you know, basically made football patriarchal, you know, the men as a manly thing to do. Well, that generation is dying off. So now they're trying to, for lack of a better term, make football matriarchal. They're feminizing it. I mean, hell, they spent 20 minutes the other night at the beginning of the telecast to explain football to the Swifties. I mean, think about it. Sunday night football, they're explaining to them what's going on. And I saw a clip today that said that this past Sunday night game, was the most watched television show since the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And you're probably right. And there's probably some to that. I don't know that it's staged, though. I mean...
Well, no, I think... I guess what I'm saying, I don't think they called Travis and called Taylor and said, "Hey, let's do this." But I think the powers to be see an opportunity in this, and they are exploiting it for the best that they can.
Well, you know
That's
the
just
beginning of that story though, right? Like where Travis Kelce went to a concert, to the Taylor Swift concert, and he had all the friendship bracelets for her, and she like snubbed him, like she wouldn't meet with
yeah.
him. So then, like what I see in the back of my head is like all these NFL executives getting together, like, look, we got to make something of this. Somebody get a hold of Taylor Swift, tell her to get a hold of Travis Kelce, right? They're probably making their own magic, and they're probably actually hanging out and having a great time. And let's be honest, Travis Kelce's having sex with Taylor Swift. I mean, it's got to suck for him, right? But yeah, I think, yeah, but I think there's something to that. I would say that there's some in that.
Oh yeah, I would too. 'Cause just like they were talking about, because if you think about it, college football is the same way. What's the biggest story in college football?
Right now,
Yeah.
the
What's
Michigan State guy.
no, 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 no. What's the biggest? You know what the biggest story? Everywhere you turn is Colorado and Deion
Oh
Sanders.
yeah, sure, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And and I'm not knocking Dion. I don't think like I said, they didn't call up Dion and say, "Hey, we're going to give you this job," whatever. They are using this now and exploiting it and taking advantage of it because, you got Dion on the sidelines every week with all the news conferences. He's got his fashion glasses on, his Ray-Ban sunglasses or
Blenders.
designer blenders, whatever they are.
Mhm.
And now they're making, the NFL is kind of turning into like basketball, where it's a walking runway show when you're walking into the locker room pregame, whereas it used not to be like that, and I don't know anybody's personal beliefs. I don't know what they do. And like I said, Deion Sanders is one of the greatest athletes I have ever seen in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he played in a Super Bowl, he played in a World Series, all in, I think, the same year or 2 years or whatever. But when you sit on stage and you talk about God and you talk about this and and like I said, I don't know his relationship. By all means, I'm not knocking him. But then you turn around and have all these celebrities on the sidelines, and a couple of them you got on there are charged with murder or have shot someone. I got to question a little bit of that. Are how much of this is real? But again, he's got to answer for Dion. I got to answer for me, and I'm not knocking him. Hey,
Sure.
one of the greatest athletes I've ever seen. It just makes you think.
You're right. You're right. And there's probably a percentage of it that is the NFL or the college football exploiting it to get more attention on college football. I mean,
Oh
what's
yeah,
more exciting than watching Colorado play right now? You want them to win, kind of.
oh
If
yeah,
you
and you got Deion Sanders and the entourage, all these celebrities, and let's be real, the majority of them are black that are coming in there. I mean, you got Michael Irvin, Warren Sapp done called him and said he wanted to help him coach next year, which is
Lil
great.
Wayne,
Yeah, a little way, but you got all these celebrities in one of the whitest damn places in the country, you know,
Colorado, yeah,
and it's it's just I don't know something they're exploiting it to the. I mean, and I guess I don't blame them. It's all about making money. Do what you got to
I
do.
know. You won't lose
So
them in the snow.
no, you definitely won't lose them in the snow. But I'll tell you what, Colorado did surprise me because when
Yeah,
that game was getting out of hand, and I was like, yep, there's another one.
here we go again. Yeah, and then I
Yeah.
looked and I was like 47-34 or something like that. I'm like, oh, I got to start watching this, or 48-34, whatever it was, and it turned out to be a great game.
I actually quit watching it because I had to go run some errands. When I quit watching it, it was like 21-0 USC. I'm like, here we go again, another Oregon
Yep.
thumping.
Yeah, but they did
And
well.
I couldn't understand why they were playing the game at basically 9 o'clock on the East Coast time. I mean, it was 9 o'clock their time, noon down here.
I was watching some better. He's like, the over under for this is like 80 points. He's like, no way. He's like, USC starts out slow. They're playing at 9 o'clock in the morning. No way they're going to touch that. Oh, they did.
Oh yeah, they touched it.
What'd you think of that Toy Story stuff? That Toy Story game that they had? Did you see that?
Uh-uh.
What? It's like all over TikTok. So anyway, the Jacksonville game in London,
Yeah.
and I don't know how they did it. I would imagine that they had something on their helmets or their bodies or something, but uh, they had the game going, but they also had a Toy Story game that was live. That was like in Andy's bedroom. So like it's the football field on the floor of Andy's bedroom,
Yeah.
and all the football players playing football.
So
And it was
you had Buzz and Woody playing T-Rex and all
no.
them.
It was the actual Jaguars and the
Oh,
whoever the hell it was. Who the fuck did they play?
I forgot now. Shit.
Was it Seattle?
No, was it New Orleans? I don't know. Shit.
Anyway, but it was the actual players on the field. Now you had like when they got in the end zone, you had like Woody and Buzz dancing, and like the
Yeah.
little alien guys and balloons would pop up. But go check out some clips. Like it was live and it was real time. So like when that one guy from Jacksonville got the pick six, like he starts running. They put flames behind him as he's running down the field to get into the end zone. When he gets in the end zone, there's like balloons and shit coming out. It was really cool to watch how accurate it was. I mean, the guys coming up to the line, the timeout, they had the claw from Toy Story come down and put the
Yeah.
ball in, before every play, the ball would be put in. It was,
Oh, that's pretty funny. I need to
Yeah.
watch that.
yeah, I got
So,
what have I?
so did the players have on? Hell, pull up a clip and
That's
share.
that's what I thought. They had to have had some sort of sensor on, and for them to
Yeah.
do that, or they were just really there. I mean, there's no way that they didn't. I'm actually trying to find a clip of the Toy Story game so I can show it to you. It's really cool.
I did not see that. I bet that was cool. They had to have some. You know how players wear them suits sometimes that are monitored that you.
Now they
show your
did do
body?
some of that, yeah. All right, yeah. So here, check this out.
For over 70 years,
I'll let this
Rufus
ad
has
play
been
first.
in a relationship
Hold on. Let me find you again. Here you are. Share screen. Here we go. This is really cool, man. Whoops. Hold on. I don't know how to use this. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I used the same tab as our podcast, so it won't work like that. Hold on. Share. Here it is. All right. Look, can you see YouTube?
Yeah, it's coming up.
For Lawrence to throw, fires right sideline, incomplete, just out of the hands of Evan.
Oh,
The
look,
dog-
Slinky.
Slinky was the first down marker.
Oh, that's cute. That is cute.
But this is real. Like the actual game is going on, and this is all happening in the actual game.
So basically, what they're playing is the real game.
Yeah, they're playing. This is the actual game that's happening, but they're in Andy's bedroom.
Wow.
6'3", 240-pound.
Yeah, this is all real.
Did the NFL do that?
Yeah, NFL and Toy Story got together.
Oh, that's some Disney bull. See, that's because Disney owns ESPN and all that shit. There we go.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is like, was it the best of the Fun Day football? See the claw coming in, and they
Yeah.
put the ball down for him.
You got. Oh, and that's cute. They got the camera up there. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but that's what really happened on the play. I mean,
Yeah.
the players' movements and everything are just identical. It's so cool.
They had to have sensors on.
Something. Slinky
I like
back there.
Slinky's the first down marker. That's
Yeah.
good.
They did show one where like they got a sack, so like he had to back his ass up like 10 yards. It was pretty funny. It was just a really cool idea. It was really, see, there he goes with the flames
Yeah.
under him.
Wow.
Touchdown! They did such a good job with it. It was really cool to watch. It really was.
That did they simulcast it beside that, or was it running on YouTube and you had to go watch it?
I think it was on a different, no, I think it was on a different channel. I think it was like on ESPN2 or something. I didn't actually watch it. I saw it all over TikTok. Like people clipped the game clips with
Right.
the Toy Story clips. But yeah, it's really cool, man. Wonder if they, let's see, side by side. I want to see if I can find one of those real quick. It was not complete disaster. Shut up. Oh yeah, like
With two tight ends in there, they fake the handoff. That's play action to Travis Etienne. Lawrence feels pressure.
Oh,
He can
damn.
scramble, and he
Yeah.
does, and the quarterback has a lot of yardage across midfield. With two tight ends.
Who
See,
are they
it was
play-
like-
who are they playing so we know who is it?
oh shit, who was it?
The Colts? Does it look like is that the Colts?
That's play action to Travis
I can't
Etienne.
see.
Jacksonville's a dark team.
Yeah,
Scramble, and he does, and the quarterback has a lot of
What the
yardage.
fuck is it?
I can't see the helmet. So
Me neither. Hold on. I gotta get a close up. Don't play an ad. Damn it. Who? I'm just gonna have to look it up. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. Hold on.
I was fixing to look it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I forget who it was. It's the Falcons. Damn it.
Oh damn! Really? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Atlanta's 2-2.
Yeah, they lost a lot by a lot.
Yeah, I know they did lose a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was really cool, man. It was, I mean, again, just to get people to watch football, it was really cool. And they did a lot of explaining inside of that game, like to help kids grasp football a little bit,
And
who wanted to watch
see,
it.
that's what I'm talking about with the Taylor Swift and the Swifties and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to reach out to, and I get it. You got to, because, you know, like we said before, we ain't got men anymore. We got a bunch of, this generation's a bunch of pansies, you know. They're going to run through a battlefield with some panties and waving some panties on.
And pull their emotional card. Wait.
Yeah, wait a minute.
We got to call a truce. My feelings have been hurt.
My feelings, you hurt my feelings by shooting a bullet at me.
I need a timeout. Timeout. Timeout, Putin. Timeout. Oh, man. So what else is going on?
I do see where the blue cities now, like Chicago and some of them, they're complaining they want Biden to start sending money because of this migrant crisis. You know, everybody's letting in the border that are making their way there. Now they're calling bullshit. They were all for it before, but now they're calling bullshit because they can't operate their cities and they can't financially support all these people. You know, you wasn't saying that shit 6 months ago.
No, nope. My neighbor's like Vietnam vet, older guy, probably like late 70s.
Oh, early. Yeah, I bet he's a. You talking about grumpy old man?
He's a trip, man. He's always happy. He's only the guy I talk to in the neighborhood. But anyway, so like he's always bringing stuff over to me. Like when right after I need it. It's the funniest joke on the planet. Like I leveled my whole backyard. And then like I struggled with it. It took me like days. And then like I'm done with it. And he comes out, he goes, "Hey, would you have any use for this 20-foot level? Like, you son of a bitch."
Yeah.
Seriously. He had like a 20-foot. It was huge. But anyway, so I needed his help this morning because I don't own a ladder and the light in my hallway went out. Did you know that there's a ladder specifically designed for the steps?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like one half slides down, the other one doesn't. It was really cool. But anyway, he was holding the ladder and he starts talking. He goes, he says, "You think they'll let Biden back in office?" I was like, "Gosh, I hope not." He goes, "Are you a Republican?" I was like, "Well, I'm not a Biden fan. That's for sure." He's like, "Well, don't tell me you want Trump back in." I was like, "Please don't let go of the ladder."
You're gonna get pushed the hell over.
I'm on top of the ladder, like changing the bulb. Yeah. But yeah, he's a Biden fan. He doesn't want Trump. He goes,
he's
what
a
about
Biden fan? How the hell can he be a Biden fan? I mean, come on.
He's just a Democrat. He's like one of those older Democratic, whatever.
You can't, even if you don't want Trump, you can't say you're better off with Biden being in the White House.
And I said I want a businessman. He goes, "Okay, but any businessman besides Trump." I'm like, "Okay, fine. Find me one."
Yeah, exactly.
It's not DeSantis. He's not the businessman.
Hell, you were talking.
All right, cool, man.
What I was saying while you was on the damn ladder, you needed the claw to make sure he could come over and pick you up. So in case he pushed the damn ladder off.
Yeah, I was scared, man. I mean, like I've never seen a ladder like that before. So at the top of that ladder, but I got it changed. That is what it is.
You know, him being a daggone Vietnam vet, he ain't got much time left. He could have just said, "The hell with you," pushed you right on over.
I almost asked him to get on that ladder just for that reason. Hey, look, man, I got a long life ahead of me. Why don't you get on this ladder and I'll hold it? Yeah, I'm going to hell.
Like, so you could say, "Hey, you survived Vietnam. You can survive this ladder fall."
Yeah. I mean, he admitted he used to like big in drugs. He used to be a truck driver and all this. Like, super cool dude. I mean, he's got stories for days and they're awesome. But yeah, he's the only guy I talked to in the whole neighborhood. Anyway.
Yeah, I think the life expectancy in Vietnam on some of them chopper pilots was like 22 minutes. So, because they would come in and get shot down and shit. And
jeez, I can't even imagine.
So
can't even imagine.
What else is going on before I get into some other stuff?
No, go ahead, man. Fire away. I don't have any news. I just had a VA appraiser call me to see how much my home's worth.
Oh, why? It's your VA loan, or is he going?
I have a VA loan already. He wants to come over and get an appraisal so that I can see how much cash I can pull out so I can do some cool shit.
No, well, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do a little refi and remodel the house.
I can't refi. I have a 2.8% interest rate. If I refinance, it's going to go like 7.
No shit.
I got to do like a HELOC.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway. You don't want to refi because I think ours is like 2.8 or 2.9. So to hell with that.
Yeah, I'm paying like $1,000 per month for my mortgage. Like, yeah. Anyway, all right, go ahead, fire away.
So I did. So just so people don't think all the conspiracy theories we talk about is crazy, I did see a podcast the other day, or was listening to it on the radio or whoever it was, and I don't even remember the dude's name, but he was talking about some shit that he thought that was fixing to happen, and like over the next 2 years. And and I just thought it was kind of interesting because some of the top things he talked about was some of the shit that we were talking about. That one, he said he thinks the government's going to really start focusing on for us to have less movement, meaning they're going to try to start restricting movement, restricting travel. Your visas are going to take longer to get if you ain't got a vax passport, you can't go anywhere and shit like that. So, I mean, what do you think about that?
I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, I guess they could. Especially if we have another COVID, right? If we have another whatever illness or pandemic, I could see them doing that. Like, all right, we're restricting travel. You have to have a vaccinated passport or whatever.
Yeah, they're already doing some of it over in London, or what was it? Some of the travel agencies over in London are talking, or in England, that people are trying to, if they're trying to get passes and visas to go to other countries and everything, the backlog for that's like 6 to 8 months. Because they're just not processing them on purpose. They're slowly not processing them.
Sure. So, they hired some 85-year-old lady in there and took her glasses away from her.
No, they shoving all these people in on the daggone migrant trains and they ain't working. So,
do they have those problems in other countries? Seriously,
shit. Yeah,
like London. Does London have a migrant problem?
Oh hell yeah! But a lot of them are Islamic. They're integrated. A lot of England, a lot of those countries over there, is the Islamic population has slowly but surely infiltrated in and taken over, kind of like us in Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn, Michigan is damn near an Islamic city.
Yeah, and I guess that makes sense because when I was doing those Zoom calls all the time, I would get a lot of Indians in England or in Australia and New Zealand, right? Who came down and just looking for a better life or whatever, or the UAE. It's a lot of people from England going over to the UAE. But there's no taxes there. It's tax-free country.
Hey, they hit that $1 billion on the Powerball. I may be moving to some tax-free island that we own.
We can make our island tax-free.
No shit. Yes. We're going to tax ourselves with a beer. You owe me a beer, Eric. That's your tax. Your yearly tax.
And we'll even keep it like in a vault with a bunch of lights on it, like Fort Knox. Like that's our gold reserve.
Hell yeah.
It's just beer and liquor and guns. Hey, a 22, a case of whiskey. That's what
you need. Break in case of emergency.
That's right. That's right.
And then they talked about, this guy on the podcast talked about this digital currency, the central bank, the CBDC. He expects that to be fully deployed by no later than 2025.
Really?
Yep.
And who's it? Like, is the guy reputable, or is he just some dude who has a podcast?
I can get his name. I forgot to jot it down, but he's been on a lot of different news shows. I actually think he's written a couple books and crap. I can go back and look it up, but I was just because I'm driving and I'm trying. I shouldn't be texting and driving. I pulled up my notepad and was kind of typing. I'm driving with one hand and trying to type with the other hand.
I do that shit all the time. I have that stupid app for my car insurance. I am with USAA, so I have this Safe Pilot. So like every day I go back into my Safe Pilot app and I'm like, all right, I was a passenger. It's like I'm on my phone in the car and it can tell when it says phone handling. So I have to or harsh braking. I'm so guilty of that. So I just go in and select that drive as like I wasn't a passenger or I was a passenger. So it doesn't count it against my score.
I don't blame you. I would always select I'm a passenger.
Yeah. So I got as of right now on December 28th, when my policy renews, I'm going to get 24% discount.
Hey, you can't beat that.
It's a lot of money.
And then they also talked about biometrics and the AI stuff. They said you're really going to start seeing a lot of shit going on with AI. That's, if you can believe or whether you not can believe, basically they're going to start showing stuff. He's saying they're going to start doing stuff to try to manipulate the way we think and everything And I can see that happening too. Hell, I just saw where Tom Hanks. Did you see Tom Hanks on his Instagram?
No.
He's got like 9 million followers. He's got some astronomical stupid number. But somebody did a commercial with Tom Hanks and his voice talking and all that, and it wasn't him. He went on there. He said, "Look, that's not me promoting this stuff. I don't recommend doing that because that is not me." And it looked just like him.
Of all those three things, I think the digital currency would come first.
Oh yeah, probably right.
Yeah.
And then
Which, again, could be good or bad. I mean, depending on how regulated it is. According to you, they're going to be able to shut my shit off so I can't go to the strip club if they don't like me.
See, I think they're going to regulate the hell out of it. I mean, hell, Dufunkel in Canada is already trying to regulate podcasts. They regulate all kind of stuff. He wants to regulate podcasts.
Who?
What's his name? Trudeau? What's his name? The guy
Say Dufunkel?
Yeah, Dufunkel. Dumbass. What's the dark-headed prime minister?
Is that his real name?
I think it's Trudeau. I just called him Dufunkel.
Trudeau's the prime minister.
Yeah, so Trudeau. That's my nickname for him. Dumbass and Dufunkel.
I'm gonna start calling people that.
That's some Southern terms, man. You don't know.
That's some Dufunkel.
Okay, some Dufunkel. That's some get her done.
Well, apparently Canada is our Biden, or Trudeau is that's their Biden because nobody likes him.
Trudeau is worse than Biden. The stuff they got in place, but they actually want to start. They already regulate a whole bunch of stuff. They want to start regulating podcasts now to make sure they don't put out any disinformation that they call it. You know, this is.
I wonder what they would do to this.
Yeah, yeah, no, right? We wouldn't be on. And you know, all 65 of our followers would be really, really mad.
Yeah, he'd review this. He'd be like, "Well, here's the 6 minutes you can use: the welcome and the goodbye." Yeah,
yeah. But he also may look at it and said, hell, don't nobody listen to them two old men anyway, so it don't really matter.
Yeah, it's 64 people. We can't really affect that many people. Yeah,
exactly.
We'll get this thing to take off.
Then he said the Great Depression. He said he thinks he was predicting that there's going to be about a 30% market downturn within the next 12 months. It's going to be a real contraction in the economy.
It's a big number.
That is a very big number. A very big number.
Good Lord. I can see that. Okay, so that above everything else I would see happening first. Because that's the way we're going.
No, that is the way we're going. I think that and the digital. I think the downturn is what's going to cause into aid to bring about help bring about the digital currency.
Yeah.
I can see them going hand in hand.
Maybe. Maybe.
Because when he was talking about the downturn in the economy and, you know, the stock market and everything, he was talking about a lot of financial assets would disappear and it'd be hard assets would be better, like gold and silver, you know.
Could you imagine the security that they would have to have on that with all these fucking hackers out there if everything's digital?
Oh, exactly. That's why I don't trust it. So you're going to tell me that they're going to be able to prevent and stop some of these people that are really, really good at it?
No, they won't, because there's people doing it now. But
yeah, I know.
The key, a lot of the stuff that's happening now, though, is because we're falling victim to it. People are like pushing the wrong button or entering their information somewhere they shouldn't be. But you create a federal bank, just like people hack into the fucking FBI computers and all this other shit. A digital bank, everything's digital. Oof.
Yeah. And then he was like, you talk about hacking into the FBI. The FBI does that. Some of the government agencies once a year give you an open date if you're a hacker to hack their shit. So
to find the security problems.
Security problems. That's how they find some of their agents. They'll, if you're really good, they'll reach out to you.
Mm-hmm.
And but that's how they give you a free date. They ain't gonna prosecute, but we just need to see if you can get in. So hack away.
Yeah, and that's kind of cool. I wish I could do that.
I know. I need to get my son to do it. It would be cool.
Yeah, so the whole digital currency thing is going to blow up in our face. We're going to go back to handing out shillings.
Exactly.
How many? I'll trade you that lamb for this bag of coin. I have no idea what it's worth.
But that's what they were talking about. If the with that and the downturn, he was talking about that gold and silver and shit we see is like, okay, money is monetary. They might go like to that bartering system where you got, okay, seeds are a commodity, to plant food. He said bullets could be a commodity. I said, well, shit, I got to go damn diving again. I got to go back to the damn river bend and go get on my scuba gear.
It's gonna be like prison. Like I got some cigarettes.
Cigarettes, exactly. I got some commissary. I got a roll of, you know.
Oh yeah. I'll load some money into your digital currency, also known as your commissary,
Yeah.
and the cigarettes and 2 bags of wheat.
I mean, shit. Yeah.
I gotta start buying some land so I
well,
can farm it.
Well, I mean, and he was talking about, you know, and I can see the supply chain issues. He said we got major supply chain issues that right now we're just propping ourselves up. So I don't know. I think it's going to be an interesting next 3 to 5 years.
For sure, especially based on when we see the turn in the presidency, where that goes. That I think that'll have a big play in it. I think if the Democrats stay in power, then we're going to see a lot of that a lot faster.
Oh, but you know, the Republicans aren't Republicans anymore. They're not true constitutional Republicans.
But if we can get our businessman back in there, maybe we avoid the Great Depression.
Well, true. We might just have the Depression and not the Great Depression. We might just not go.
I already got the Depression.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I live that every day.
That's right. Oh man, my life sucks. Yeah, yeah.
But you know, but nobody follows the Constitution. Hell, you saw Dianne Feinstein passed away, right?
Know who that is?
So she was a senator from the great state of California. I wish that place would fall off in the Pacific Ocean. But anyway,
it was supposed to be underwater, according to my history teacher.
I know,
right? Geography teacher.
But she was like a 90-year-old senator. She'd been there a long, long time. What was I watching? Because my wife watches all these documentaries and murder shows. You know, I sleep with one eye open because I never know whether she's gonna stab me in the middle of the night or something. But
head out to the river and
yeah, they were showing. Oh, I think it was like the 1977 Green River killings or some murders that were going. I know the Green River was up in Portland, but they was traveling up and down the West Coast. But there was something going on in California. May have been the Zodiac killer, but Dianne Feinstein was the mayor of like Sacramento or San Francisco or one of them back in the 70s. That tells you how old she was.
Good Lord.
But she's a senator. She passed away. Now, the Constitution says 2 senators from each state.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
When a senator passes away, do you know who makes the appointment for the Senate, to somebody to serve out that term? So let's just say I'm a senator from the state of California and you're the governor of, well, I just told you shit. You're the governor of California. You fucking I ruined that surprise.
Let me guess. Is it the governor?
Yeah.
Damn. I was gonna guess the Speaker of the House, or not the Speaker of the House, but the Senate one, whoever that person's called.
The Senate Pro Tem. Majority leader for the Senate. Yeah. No, it's actually the governor from the state.
Okay.
So the governor from the state is supposed to appoint somebody else to serve out your term before the next election, which is fine. It's all written out in the Constitution. Guess who the hell Governor Newsom appointed to be the next senator to take Feinstein's place?
Schwarzenegger.
No, he appointed a daggum financial advisor for somebody's cabinet, but the damn lady lives in Maryland. She don't live in damn California. She's got a residence in Maryland, and she is now the senator for California.
I'm sure there's some sort of something that says you have to be a resident of the state.
Exactly. There is.
Yeah. You go.
So she's going to get a P.O. box.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. A virtual mailbox.
Yeah. That's some bullshit.
Walk into a UPS store. Hi, so I'm senator. Can I get a P.O. box, please?
Can I have P.O. box number 0001?
Yeah. It's like being a state trooper for Florida and living in Wyoming.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's freaking stupid as shit.
That's so dumb. And I guess they could do a lot of their stuff from Maryland, but I mean, and they're closer to the White House, but.
Oh, by all means, I get the logistical part of it, but her ass ain't even from the state. She got to go take that resident. That to me is horseshit. But y'all elected these dumbasses. You put dumbasses in charge of San Francisco, and now it's the damn worst city in the damn union.
It's not part of the union.
We call it
a little east, a little farther east,
a little farther west, not east.
East from California.
Oh, the union's further east. I thought you meant the city from the union. I thought you
meant no. The union, the original 13.
We were talking the same semantics, just backwards.
Yes. It's like you went to Japan, west.
Yeah,
How
buddy.
close is that Alaska and Russia connection? Do you know how
Not
far that is?
not far. I want to say maybe 5-10 miles, something like that. 20 miles. It's not far.
I'm gonna Google it. I'm
You talking
curious.
about the little jet out?
Yeah.
Hell,
From
you look at it on a map. We could do it in a fucking rowboat.
how many miles did you say it was?
I don't know. I'm gonna say 250.
55.
55.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I was right the first time.
Nope. Wait. The narrowest distance between mainland Russia and mainland Alaska is 55 miles, according to the alaskacenters.gov. However, there's a water body that separates the two countries by a distance of just 2.4 miles. Shit you didn't know yesterday. Is Sarah Palin still doing anything up there?
That's what I said. We get on a damn rowboat and goddamn row across that damn thing. Just don't fall in because you're dead.
In the Chukuchi Sea. Chukchi? Chukchi.
What the hell are you talking? What are you talking about, Eric?
The sea that separates Alaska and Russia. You got the Bering
Yeah.
Sea, then you got the little things that Alaska and Russia, like the things that almost, and then above that is the Chukchi Sea. Chukchi.
Didn't know. So what's the strait called?
Isn't it called the Bering Strait?
Well, no, but that ain't the Bering Strait in between the two little. What you were doing this? What's the little What's the little thing in between the two pieces of land?
I don't. It says they're separated by the Bering Sea. It doesn't say anything about. I have the little this up on the screen. I don't know. A chock full of heroic explorers have swum, sledded, and kayaked the distance.
There's no way you swim that strait unless you have a goddamn heated damn suit.
That's what it says.
Damn, that's some cold ass water up there.
The Diomede Islands are the closest geographical connection between Alaska and Russia, with 2.4 miles of water separating the two countries.
See, all that shit on Red Dawn, they're going to goddamn, that's all they got to do is goddamn ice skate across that little patch right there, and they're in mainland America.
It doesn't.
Well, not really.
It is the Bering Strait.
Is it?
The frigid waterway separates Russia and Alaska within 55 miles of ocean. The Bering Strait. Oh, check this out. Hold on, wait. I got to share my screen now. It's just geography. This is fun. Hold on.
For all you people that skip geography class.
Here we go. You're gonna be. I'm curious. This is cool. Like I don't know this shit. I mean, all right. Here we go. So, can you see this bridging the gap between mainland Alaska and Russia?
Wait a minute, it ain't come up. Yep, I see it now.
All right. So this is the Bering.
That's this. That's this.
That's the. Yeah. Oh wait. So this distance is 55 miles. This this yellow line. This distance. That's a Russia country. That's Alaska country is 2.4 miles.
Ah, okay.
So you could actually like swim to that, take a nap, swim to that one, take a break, and then swim there. But this is the Bering Strait through here.
Hey, well, I heard the damn guy that built that some new submarine. This, some little billionaire built a submarine. He wants to try to do that on the submarine, so we can take that sub and go do that.
Oh, good, good. Did they not learn anything from? Oh, maybe get an Xbox controller this time instead of a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, they're probably not going to go down that far, though.
Nah. No, it was a joke. I was talking about the guy that built the one to go see the Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
He was going to build another one. No, I ain't getting on that goddamn trip.
I don't know if it's not that far below. I wouldn't get on it anyway. I don't want to be in the ocean. Not that far. That's why I'm scared to go on a cruise, man.
Like I said, you can't drink up all that water if I go overboard.
Giant straw.
I can't drink up. Have you ever been on a cruise?
Nope.
Really?
I'm deathly afraid of it.
Really?
My kids are too, and I told them, let's just all go do it. Let's just screw it. Let's just get on the damn cruise ship and get rid of our fears.
Yeah, and they don't want to do it?
No, my sister does it all the time. She loves them. She goes by herself. It's
Well,
cheap.
I mean,
It's a cheap
yeah,
vacation. It's like
a
400 or
cheap
500
vacation.
bucks for like a week.
Well, if you ever do it, I can tell you it's fun sometimes to do those excursions, when you stop at those port cities. But it's also fun to stay on the ship because everybody and their brother leaves and you got that whole damn ship to yourself. You
Did
can
you know there's a cruise around the world? It's like
I'd
60. It's like $60,000.
damn. That ain't a
But
bad
you're on a ship for 270 something days.
I said that ain't a bad price, I don't think. I mean, to go on there for almost a year, you're going to basically stop in ports all over the world.
All over the world. And think of all the free food and everything else. Like you add up all those expenses. You know what I mean? I think that'd be cool to do.
I mean, so basically, I'm using median household income, of 50, 60,000. So basically, a year's salary for majority of people, and you're going to
You're going to
spot,
experience things that you've
that
never
you,
experienced in your life.
right. And if you're staying at home, you're going to spend that money anyway because you're going to buy
Yeah.
groceries and gas and all that other crap.
So now you can
course-
eat and drink your life away for a whole year. You can visit places like Vietnam and India and Egypt and, all these places, the whole freaking Horn of Africa probably.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Now the problem is I don't know if you'd have to be retired because I'm not sure what job's going to let me disappear for.
I work from my computer, so as long as I got internet, I'll be fine.
That's true. As long as you had internet, you're right. The ones of us that work from the computer, we can just
That's right.
do what we need to do.
That's right. Digital nomad. Anyway,
my wife she's still talking about getting a camper and selling everything we got and just traveling around. I said, "I'd do it." I mean,
I'm telling you,
we can work from the computer. We can stay wherever we want to stay and just do that.
That's it, man. Why not? As soon as my kids are all out of the house, I'm like, oh, you can travel with me. It's going to be cheaper. Go find some stupid remote job. You can work from your computer that you make $4 or $5 grand a month. You don't have to be rich. And we just go travel the world together. It'll be fun as shit.
Yep. It would be fun as shit.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. Well, hey, look, we've almost taken up an hour. So.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you need to say before we roll here? We got our picks in. We got another week.
I need to win some more money. Of course, if I lose it all, I can go back to 1,000. So at least I'll have.
Which doesn't seem fair if I get stuck down at like 400.
But hey, then if you lose to 400, you back with me. So
That's true.
that. I mean,
we can just keep. What is the end of the year? It'll be 1,000 to 1,000. Like, wow,
exactly.
this went well.
This went really.
So
really
maybe
well.
we should.
We should keep track of how many times we reset.
That's fine.
So
we'll use it as tiebreakers when the Super Bowl comes around and we want to the same team.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you, I'm just making this up. If I reset 3 times and you reset twice, I mean, but it all has to do with money.
If we end the season and I've only reset twice and you set 4 times and I have $800 and you have 1,000, I think I should win.
Yeah.
Oh, we could go by record at that point.
Yeah. We'll figure something out.
Yeah,
it ain't that big a deal.
Fake fucking money.
There's
$100 on the line. I don't give a shit. Yeah. But I'll spend that on a scratch off at the gas station.
No shit. I can just tell you to go buy me 2 $50 scratch offs and mail them to me.
Go put $100. Go put $100 on Georgia.
Yeah, and I'm gonna scratch it off on the goddamn.
That'll be riveting. Podcast. It's on the table, and all you hear is.
Yeah, you can see the video shaking, going. I'm scratching. I'm scratching.
It'd be cool to see if you want. We can get like a little camera and point it down. I can send you a link.
I can hold it up right here and do like that.
Well, I could send you a link to your phone, and you can open it up on your phone and get a little stim and just hold your phone over it.
Stand it up.
It'll be like a third person in here.
do one number at a time.
Have you seen those TikTok live channels? People make a shit ton of money off of that. So there's live.
I do know they do live channels they make money off of.
Yeah. So the live channels where people are just scratching off scratch offs. And so all these people are given all these gifts, right? And they split the profits with whoever bought that ticket. So like if it's a $10 million ticket, then the person who bought that ticket with their donations gets $5 million.
So I donate money to you. I'm just making this up, $10, and you go buy a $10 or $20 ticket because
a $10 ticket. You're buying the whole ticket, but I'm doing all the work and the legwork, and it's donations. But it's not really assigned like that. So let's say on their live they make $1,000. They'll just go out and buy $1,000 worth of tickets, but they have to buy the amount of tickets that people donated. So if 100 people donated, they have to buy 100 tickets, and then they'll just assign the tickets to individual names randomly.
Oh, randomly. So Those tickets are numbered, and I'm making this up 10, 11, 12, 13, whatever. So, Eric, you got 10. Tim's got 11. Next person's got 12. And when
Right. So then they scratch
them
it off live. If number 11 hits and it's your ticket, then you split the profits.
Oh, that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
What happens if it's like $4? Do they split it?
I think there's a threshold where it goes back into the pot. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the semantics, but I can see the names on the tickets, so they're signing them somehow.
Oh.
But it's funny, yeah, just watching these freaking live TikToks, man. Just people scratching scratch offs, and it's kind of I've got sucked in for like a whole hour sometimes. Just watch it, like I want to see about. I've never seen one personally. Like I want to see $1 million winner.
But it could. I mean, but it's not a bad way because you got all these people donating money on the live show. And if we happen, so you just went and bought $1,000 worth of lottery tickets that you didn't buy, somebody else buying. All you're doing is the legwork and going to split the profit.
Yeah.
So if I happen to hit $500,000, me and you I got $250,000 for doing jack shit except going to the store and buying lottery tickets.
Yeah, and that's how they're making money off of these lives. They're keeping half of the profits. But there's people like in Arizona who are getting to watch Texas scratch offs or a different state or whatever. No one's gonna I can talk about this all day.
Have fun in the volleyball, brother. I hope she gets to play.
Will do. I appreciate that. Me too. I will be there whether she plays or not. And I'll see you next week.
10-4.
All right.